Hey guys, it's official Kayla Fresh. Official Kayla Fresh. How y'all doing on this lovely Tuesday? It is True Talk Tuesday, guys. This is my first episode for True Talk Tuesday. Just hold on real quick though. Alright, and we back. So I had to fix up Carly real quick. So I wanted to come in, guys, and first, what True Talk Tuesday was actually going to be about is finding your purpose. Finding it, what it is what is your purpose in life, why you're supposed to be here. But I'm going to save that for another time because last night I watched an incredible movie. I mean, it was incredible. And I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about too much in detail of it because it's just a movie that I feel like everybody needs to see at this point. Young, old, it does not matter. You have to see this movie. The movie that I watched last night with my boyfriend, we watched American Son. It's a new movie that's out on Netflix. It's a trending movie. It's also a new release. So when you go on Netflix, you can look up new release and it will pop right up. It's called American Son. It has Kerry Washington in it and another guy. I can't think of his name, but if you see him, you know who he is. And I feel bad that I'm doing this and I don't know his name, but I know exactly who he is when I see him. This movie was so touching in so many ways. Like, it was so many points that had me to the point where I was about to be in tears because I felt everything that was going on with this situation. It's talking about the times of what we are going on, what we are dealing with now for our black men in society. How, I'm just basically how people, see us as a perspective, in a situation with the law, with different cops, all that stuff. Like, it's just like it's a terrible situation, and you would never want to be in a predicament like this with this situation with this movie. I felt for Kerry Washington in this whole situation, even for the dad in the whole situation. Like, it really hurt me, and I'm afraid. I can say that I'm definitely afraid if I bring a son into this world of how people would categorize him or put him, as just another number, in the books. Like, I don't want my son to be that. I don't want to raise my son to think that he is that. You know what I'm saying? So seeing this really got me to my boyfriend. I was like, dang, we really gonna have to have this talk with our children. Even with us as black women, we've been raped and all that other stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people look down on us as black women, you know what I'm saying, and don't want to at least be able to give our talents a chance. We really have to go harder. I would have to say we really have to go harder in life rather than somebody of a different race. That's just how society is, and it's hurtful that it has to be like this because at the end of the day, we are all people. We are all human. We're all the same. It doesn't matter what color you are. I never been a person in general about this because I love all races. You know what I'm saying? White, black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, don't matter what you are. I love all races. You know what I'm saying? And I've never been in a situation to where I felt like I had to deal with a racial, profile. I've never been in a situation like that. But watching this movie has me fearful, because if I'm bringing a son into the world, I don't want him to be racial profiled because of the color of his skin. I would not want that on my children. I wouldn't want that on anybody else who I care about. I have a brother, who's 16 years old, and really, like, he's probably going to watch this today, and I'm going to let you know, Elijah, I'm going to call you, because I do not want this situation to be you. Like, as a teenager, all you teenagers out there, y'all need to be able to let your parents know who you guys are with. It does not matter, like, who the person is. Your parents need to know who you guys are with, because if you are ever in a situation where your parents are like, well, I don't know where my child is, I don't know who they're with, like, it looks bad on us being as a parent that we don't know who they're with. Number one, that's number one. Number two, it's scary for us because we're like, my child is keeping secrets from me and I don't know what's going on in their world. You know what I'm saying? That's scareful too. Like, you can't be able to be open enough to tell me, at least who you're with. I'm always going to protect you as a parent. You know what I'm saying? If I feel that you don't need to be hanging out with this crowd, I'm going to exclude you from that crowd, because that's not how I'm raising you. You know what I'm saying? So that's me coming from a parent's, perspective. And I will say that, even as an older sister to my little brother, be sure to let people know that who you're with, and don't lie about it. Do not lie about it, because if you ever get caught in a situation and we tell this person, well, I thought he was at a football game, and you whole live, at some other party or something like that, it looks dumb on our part. It does. It look dumb on our part, point blank, period. Like, y'all have to watch this movie. If you have a teenager who is a black, white, it don't matter what you are. If you have a teenager in general, y'all need to watch this movie. That's just it. You need to sign in on your Netflix and sit with your child. And first, I would suggest watch it by yourself first. Okay? Watch it by yourself first, and then watch it with your child. Explain to your child, what is going on in society and all that other stuff like that, and let them know how they should react, to law enforcement and all that. Because you wouldn't want your child to be in this situation. You wouldn't want your child to be in this situation. American Son on Netflix. You guys need to watch that. This is what I wanted to come in, and I just wanted to talk about that on my first episode of True Talk Tuesday, because this movie was so touching and it had a meaning to it, and y'all have to watch it to understand what I'm talking about, because you'll just be like, wow. Wow. Literally, you're gonna be like, wow. So tune in and watch that on True Netflix. Again, my name is Official Kayla Fresh. Keep tuning in on my daily talks that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to call this the Pink Room, because this is the Pink Room. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Fresh Family. Also to my daughter's channel, the Aubrey J channel. And I will talk to you guys soon. Y'all have a great Tuesday. Love you all. See you later.